Welcome to a new video of mine where I want to show a good replay I had in my T32. This replay is here to show that the T32 is definitely still meta and definitely not underpowered. As a general guideline, yes, the T32 cannot keep up with other tier 8 heavy tanks we have at the moment, but every bad tank can have a good game, right? I bought the T32 again yesterday because I felt that I want to suffer a bit. Quite right off the bat, the Badger tries to spot, I guess, and takes a big hit for it. Deserved. I don't know what that Badger was trying to do. IS-3 peeking there, very bad idea. You don't do that. Don't peek there. If you're gonna peek, peek where I peek. If you have gun depression, it's a great position. Not only for heavy tanks, actually, not for heavy tanks, actually for medium tanks. You can spot the cross here way earlier and shoot everyone in this position. I spot the object, but he falls back. But as we see in a moment, he will come back to shoot me. And I want to take the shot, so I also take a shot myself. I tried angling there, but that wasn't worth it. And right here, we are already faced with a problem. Yes, that E75. It's almost as if I know what is gonna happen. So yeah, I get rushed by a full HP E75. I already took a shot. Now in retrospect, I wish I hadn't done that, but well, we'll just have to deal with him. He bounces me, which is incredible. I don't know who he was aiming. And he pushes me off up, which actually is a great thing for me because now I can pen his upper plate with 100% certainty, and he bounces again, shooting my turret mantlet, which is a bad idea. I roll for 240, so I'll still have to shoot twice to kill him. But luckily my Pantera helped me here, and here I have a decent roll. I was quite surprised over the 240 damage roll. That's medium-like, and 320 is already not a lot for a heavy tank tier 8. So we already took out an entire tank, well, E75 plus one shot on the object. And here I just want to go to this position. Yeah, the guard over there crosses, and I'm kind of scared, but it's fine. I definitely want to take this position because all the three heavy tanks are crossing here, and I have great fire from up here onto them. Luckily, this Carnivan crosses out there, so I don't have to over peek and risking to fall down. Put a second shot into him, but I spot a prototype behind me, so sadly I cannot continue farming them because I would be foolish. Prototype has kind of big eyes on me, and I'm kind of scared. I try shooting next to his gun mantlet there. That's the weak spot for the prot, which also makes him a bad hull down tank. Yeah, I try shooting him there again. Maybe I'll just switch into my view here. He bounces, obviously. Well, no, not obviously, but the turret of the T32 is really strong, opposed to the rest of the armor. Except for the cupola, but even that isn't that weak. And here I get some help from my buddy, and now, oh god. Also, the guard thinks he has to rush me. My buddy puts another shot in, which is good help. He flushes his shot, which is good for me. I put another him, and he's on 400 HP still, which means I still have to take 2 shots. I bounced my shot here, which is incredible, bad. And I thought I could maybe push him off, but he's smarter than that. I have the faster reload, and I ram him. Yeah, he showed me his side. That was the mistake. If he had showed me his front, I don't think I could have rammed him far enough. Sadly too slow to put another shot into the prot. And he's kinda annoying. I probably could have just gone further here and farmed him, but I was really scared that he would penetrate his shot. I'm a one-shot for him. So I don't do that. I try relying on my buddy so he can farm him a bit, and now the prot is on a one-shot as well. I thought I can just go here real quick and get him. I'm not very aggressive here. I don't know why. In retrospect, that's a bad idea. I tried to get a shot onto his engine deck. That can work sometimes. But I'm under him, and I just shoot his tracks and hope that he peeks and I reload faster. He does peek, but again, I bounce his turret. So, that's kind of sad. He falls back even more, and yeah, I aim to the Pantera and he peeks, and I should get him, but no, my shot has vanished. I don't know where that went, and here I have an idea. I think that's a great thing to do. I just aim somewhere else with my gun, because people tend to overestimate themselves a lot, and he peeks and I kill him. Because people think they can peek fast and take the shot and fall back, but except you're peeking, I don't know, a VK100 or 1P who has his gun 90 degrees into the other direction, I don't think you're going to be fast enough to peek without the enemy turning his turret back to you. So yeah, we went from nearly a lost battle to a tie to now only 3 enemies left. And this also shows why you should not rush Beach. It's a dumb idea. It can sometimes work, but mainly only because the enemy team has half a brain cell and your team has 1, in my opinion. If you go Beach, you just cut yourself off from the whole map. And there are several spots here, 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 and here where you can get farmed from. I mean, you can push down with all your tanks, but if you're here and here, if they have tanks up on this island, they're gonna farm you, and it's gonna be very difficult coming up here from both sides. You can get farmed on here from one side. And yeah, you just don't have any influence on what's happening in the rest of the map. And it takes ages to come back in case you have to defend base or something. I don't think it's worth it going Beach, so that's why I didn't do it in the beginning. Yeah, my buddy rams me here, so I've left my shot, which is sad, and he decides to stay out in the open, getting himself farmed by the Chrysler. But I guess I load gold here because 200 pen is not enough to pen the Chrysler lower plate. Yeah, so it's a bit luck whether I pen it or not. Yeah, I try to shoot when the Chrysler goes back, because then his lower plate faces a bit more up. And actually, rewatching this replay right now, I did see my indicator. Oh, yeah, that's a nice shot, by the way. Didn't aim that one. I think that makes up for all the missed shots onto the prototype before. Yeah, rewatching that replay, it did seem as if I could have shot the upper plate. Out of instinct, I just don't do that, because most vehicles have their weak spot on the lower plate. And the Chrysler as well, but maybe because here I was slightly above him, aiming down onto the upper plate, it could have worked. So yeah, 4,500 damage. 2,500 blocked, that's not that important, and we totally turned that around. Not saying the T32 is a great tank and totally in meta. I guess the weaknesses are too low of a pen, too low of an alpha damage. Well, no, you can make up for that with DPM, and actually that's not too bad. So mainly the pen and a bit the speed, I guess. If you already only have a strong turret, maybe, yeah, because the hull is shit and side scraping, you can side scrape, but not really, not great. I mean, the buffs are coming for the tank, and I think that is a good thing. I think the T32 doesn't need the buffs that much, as the T125, for example, but I think it's still important, because you rarely see T32s. They're just out of meta here. So I'm gonna blend in the post-game stats, and yeah, thank you for watching. Maybe you learned a thing or two. Maybe you enjoyed the replay, I don't know. See you with the next replay.